Hi friends, welcome back to my channel. Today's video I will be showing you all how to cover up those bushy brows. Alright, so first thing you need is glue stick. Elmer's glue stick is really good also. I got this one off the 99-cent store and it's been working really well for me. So the first thing you want to do is go against the grain of the hair, then back. You want to make sure you get glue all over the brows. Make sure the strands of the hairs are well saturated with glue, so when you use a brow brush, you'll be able to lay them nice and flat against your skin for a much more smoother look. The next step is to set the glue by using translucent powder. If you already know the look you're going for, you can always use that shade of colored powder to set them also. So by that I mean, if you know you'll be using, say, a blue shade on that area, or you're going to use like blue face paint, you can use a blue powder to set the brows. I went with a translucent powder because I didn't know what look I was going for yet. I wanted to create something, but I just wasn't sure yet. So really press down to the brow and get every strand of hair set with the powder. This will definitely help dry out the little areas on the brows that you can't reach, and then also helps prevent from splitting in the middle of your makeup application. So I'm going to use the here Anastasia Beverly Hills contour palette, and I'm going to use the shade Fair, this one here, -1. So just grab a good amount of any shade. Well, to be honest, if you're doing a drag look, go with a really light shade or use the same tone foundation or concealer. Well, concealer first, sorry. And you'll probably have to do few layers, at least 2 to 3, depending on the concealer you have, to be honest. This one's good concealer, but it's not the best concealer when it comes to covering your eyebrows. That's why more than one goes good with this one. Now I used to have the Meiron Concealer, which is so good. I used to use that one a lot when I used to do a lot of face painting, but since I'm just getting back into makeup, I don't have any more, so I do need to look into it and buy some so I can show you guys that concealer. It's like magic. Alright, so once you have covered with concealer, this is what it should look like. Look a bit scary, but that's what it's supposed to look like. Then after this, I let it dry for just a couple seconds, and I just go back in with another round of setting powder. Alright, so I'm going to use one of my favorite foundations to cover one of their brows. Alright, you guys, so what I'm going to use today to create some eyebrows on this blank canvas is this older palette called Sex Bomb from NYX Cosmetics. And I'm going to be using the lightest brown here, as you can tell. I've been using it a lot. This one here. That way you can easily recreate, erase, or add more if you need to. And then you can always go back in with a darker brown, or if you want to go with a matte black, you can always do that also, depending on the kind of look you're going for. So what I like to do first is start here in the beginning, just slowly go upward. I'm gonna go with a much more drag brow, so my arch is gonna be a lot higher than norm. So I just gently work my way up at an angle. And I usually do about an inch and a half going up, and then I just cut the arch right there, and boom, like that. And from here, I just like to somewhat blend this out. That'll really give you a better feel on how bold or thick you want your brow to be. I usually like the end to be super thin. Just, there you go, it's not that bad. So then this next step that I like to do, now this is just something I prefer doing. A lot of people do this way different. Everyone has like their own way. Right before the arch here, maybe like a quarter down, I like to create the arch of the brow. And I just bring that in. And a little bit more color. If you guys can see that, there you go. And then I just work my way towards the back of the brow. Now, like I said, this is why I like to use a very ashier, lighter shade when it comes to creating the brow, because I can easily remove or recreate this brow if I wanted to. As we go with a darker shade, you're gonna see you're literally gonna have to probably start all over because of the darker tones that it leaves on the skin. Boom. I think I might bring this out just a little more, to be honest. Just taking that out. Bring this out. Like that. Boom. Now, like I said, also, this is not the way everyone creates, fills in brows. This is how I like to do it, and how you can do it also by creating a different shaped brow if you wanted to. You seriously do not have to go with what I'm creating. You can create your own style brow. Now from here, you can always go back with the same brush you use to cover the brows with concealer to clean out, let me show you, the brow. I'm gonna go ahead and try to recreate this brow on this side. I'll be right back. Alright, you guys, so there you have it. Now they look pretty identical. They look related, right? They look like stepsisters probably, or half sisters. There you go. Now I think I'm gonna go with probably a little spooky look. I don't know. Just undecided on what to do with these brows. So you'll probably see on my next video after this on what I decided to create. It might be glam, like a little bit of spook mouth. Now I didn't shave my mustache for no reason too, so I'm gonna take that advantage so I can create a mouth down here, a big mouth, because with my mustache I can do that. But yeah. But if you guys have any questions about the products I use, feel free to write to me, send me a comment or a message down below. And if you did like this video, please show some love, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel if you have not, and I look forward to seeing you on my next video. Bye, you guys.